This week's FFA Cup club profile couldn't be any different than the previous one. Last week we looked at Edge Hill United, a little known club from Cairns that had battled from the 5th level of Australian football to qualify for the country's national knockout competition. This week we're looking at Blacktown City, arguably one of the strongest teams outside the A-League in 2021 and a regular in the FFA Cup. Thanks for joining me again in another FFA Cup club profile, and thanks for the great feedback from last week's video. Now, before I get into it, I just wanted to say that liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment would be greatly appreciated. It really helps us get the video recommended to other people and build our audience on YouTube. So this week, as you can tell from the video's title, and the fact that I mentioned them previously, we're looking at Blacktown City. Blacktown City Football Club is one of the most successful clubs in New South Wales NPL history, having been crowned champions on 8 separate occasions, and that's a competition joint record. And the club's most recent success was a 3-0 grand final win against rivals Sydney United back in 2016. Blacktown has also been crowned premiers on 8 separate occasions too. Nicknamed the Demons, Blacktown City can trace its origins back to 1953, when it was established as the Toongabbie Soccer Club. And in 1979, the club assumed its current name. Now, the Demons currently play its games at Gabby Stadium, which is known as Lily's Football Centre for sponsorship reasons, and the stadium is located in Seven Hills, a suburb in Sydney's west. Gabby Stadium has a capacity of 7,500, well, at least according to Wikipedia. At the time of recording, the Demons were on track for its 9th New South Wales NPL Premiership, leading the competition by 4 points over Sydney United with 5 games left in the regular season. However, the competition has been on hiatus for a number of weeks due to the COVID-19 outbreak in Sydney. Former Central Coast striker Travis Major is the club's leading scorer in the competition in 2021, with 12 goals in 16 matches, having scored over 80 goals in over 170 matches for the Demons across 3 separate spells since 2010. Blacktown has also played in the old NSL competition, having played 7 seasons during the 1980s, with the club's highest finish a 5th place finish in the NSL's Northern Conference in the 1984 season. Its last season in the Australian top flight was in 1989-90, when the club finished last from 14 teams. There's no shortage of quality that has come through the Blacktown City ranks, with the likes of Robbie Slater, Adam Kwasnick, Scott Jamieson, Joel Chianese, Matthew Ryan, and Bernie Abini, all coming through the Demons ranks. And that's just naming a few. Literally, if you go to the Wikipedia page for Blacktown City, there's so many more players that have come through the ranks there, or at least played there for a couple of games. Blacktown was the last club legendary England and Manchester United player Bobby Charlton played for at a professional level, scoring 1 goal in just as many appearances back in 1980. And Liverpool star Kevin Keegan also played 2 games for Blacktown in 1985, scoring the 1 goal. Now, when it comes to the FFA Cup, Blacktown is no stranger to it, with the 2021 edition to be the club's 5th appearance in the national knockout competition, the equal most of any non-A-League club. And the Demons have produced some memorable moments over the years. Now, after going out in consecutive round of 32 ties against Bentley Greens and North Eastern Metro Stars in 2014 and 2015 respectively, the Demons reached the quarterfinals of the 2016 FFA Cup. During that season, Blacktown was eventually knocked out by Sydney FC, having defeated NPL rivals Sydney United and Bonnyrigg White Eagles to book itself a spot in the last 8. Blacktown's last appearance in the FFA Cup in 2017 featured one of the finest performances in the club's history, knocking out A-League team Central Coast Mariners in the round of 32. It was former Sydney FC, Wanderers and Marconi striker Joey Gibbs that scored the winning goal for Blacktown with just 8 minutes to go in normal time. Blacktown would go on to win the match 3-2. This win against the Mariners makes Blacktown just one of 6 State League teams to have eliminated an A-League team in the FFA Cup. After defeating the Mariners, the Demons would then go on to down NPL rivals IPL Leichhardt in the round of 16, before going down to A-League side Western Sydney Wanderers in the quarter-final. That match was lost on a penalty shootout, and the game was played in front of more than 4,000 fans at the club's home ground. The Demons will once be again hoping to cause another upset when the FFA Cup returns later this year, with Blacktown drawing Central Coast Mariners once again in the round of 32. The game will be played at Gabby Stadium, and no doubt the Demons will be hoping to replicate the performance they put in against the Mariners back when the two clashed in the 2017 edition of the Cup. Thanks for tuning in for another episode in my FFA Cup Club Profile series, As always, I hope you've learnt something new. And if you've learnt something new, maybe leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leave a comment letting us know which club you'd like to see in the next episode. I'll be back next week with another video.